So, Patricia, Sky, I'm sorry, your name's sir?
Bob.
Bob. Cool. So, I didn't get a chance to look over your consultation again. I kind of rushed over here because if you're here, let's just get it done.
Yeah.
Right.
Sorry about that.
No, it's fine. So
Did
here's
that.
Sky. She's looks like a Belgian Malinois. So yeah, go ahead and fill me in on Sky, what you're trying to fix and what your goals are and all these other things.
We have issues with the pulling
Pulling.
and jumping and chewing a lot. So I know that she needs so much exercise. I don't know if because she got bored, because she spent the morning alone because we work. So it's like she's chewing all the wood. So
In the home.
in the home.
In the house, yeah.
So it's like most of the issues are pulling. Because with this color, she's okay. But at the moment I changed another one, she like just pull.
We don't walk her, she walks us.
Yes.
Okay, so bottom line, you know what I mean? She's more pulling us than walking with us, you know? But when we use the other leash and I got her here, holding her here, she'll walk with me.
With the prong or with the flat?
With the flat.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, because we use this one. Well, he used more than one. Come on, come here, sit.
Yes.
So
I'll
with
use this one where I hold her close to me and she'll walk with me.
Yeah.
Trying to teach her to walk at my pace, you know what I'm saying? Instead of her
Bolting. Yeah,
bolting,
pulling.
you know?
Yeah.
She
She
just
hates squirrels.
She hates squirrels?
Oh
It's
yeah.
just barks. When they're stopped, they're okay, but when they start moving around real quick, she goes goofy.
Yeah.
We can't break her of the squirrel habit, you know?
So I like a run. So I will like take care when I run. But if it's nobody there, no people, no other dogs, she's okay. Just with some ones that she don't like her, I don't know why. But if I found squirrels, it's like I am lost there.
You know, we didn't get her as a puppy. She was about 6 months old. Yeah, she was
8 months. Yeah.
8 months. She was, older. We took her off somebody that couldn't take her anymore. You know what I'm saying? So we didn't get a chance to train her
Yeah.
when she was young. You know, well, she's still young, but I mean,
How
as a
old is
1 year old,
Okay, yeah, she's still.
1, 3 months.
I mean, she's still young, but still, we didn't get her from the beginning. You know.
Gotcha, yeah.
Yeah, so that is the issue that we have because she listens on the sit, the stay, and
Yeah, she's staring at a squirrel right now.
yeah,
So pulling,
jumping.
a lot of prey drive, a lot of
Yep.
scouting, looking for things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then in the home, it's a lot of chewing
Chewing.
and what else now? That's pretty much
Just
it.
like when she knows that I'm gonna take her to walk, it's like she starts jumping and jumping and jumping.
Oh,
It's
if
some-
she knows she's gonna go for a walk, she starts getting
yeah,
excited.
Right.
excited. So much excitement. Then it's like when another thing, like we found like another person. I talking with them with another dog. It's like okay, it's time to go. Like she don't like she want to keep playing maybe. Then she start biting the leash. She don't want to move and she bite and bite the leash and jumping and she don't want to walk.
Gotcha. I'll wait for the siren to go.
Yeah, so many new things for her today.
Where are you guys from? Are you from the suburbs or?
St. Charles,
St. Charles.
about an hour away west of Chicago.
Okay. So here, because she's kind of like unsettled, so what I'm gonna have you do for now is you're pulling back, right? So pulling back escalates, but what I'm gonna have you do now is pull up. So go ahead and pull up on the leash more and relax. Good. So every time she gets up from this position, just pull up, right? And we'll see what that does for now. It probably won't work, but it'll stop her from like moving around, and like focusing on other things.
Okay.
Anything else?
No, that's about it.
Yeah.
Pull up. Good. So sounds like she's just. It could be a few things. So it could be, is it she's not getting enough exercise, or like, is she just bored, or is she just overstimulated? Where what happens is like overstimulation is when. This is how it sounds. Owner takes dog for a lot of walks up. Good.
And
Lots
she
of
reacts
walks.
better to that, notice?
Yeah.
Lots of walks, lots of exercise, like crazy amount of exercise. And I'm like, Jesus. I'm like, yeah, we do all this stuff. I come home, and my dog's still crazy. That's overstimulation. The brain isn't getting exercise. The body is, but the brain's not. So
Right.
it's stuck like this.
Yeah.
Or, like I said, it could be boredom, could be... It's going to be hard to exercise this type of dog anyways, just because of her other issues,
Yeah.
right? So they kind of go in hand. Once you kind of address the other things, you'll be able to exercise her. Then she'll get the exercise she needs. So then
Yeah.
they come together.
Exactly, because
Yeah.
it's like I told you I run, so we'll be fine for her. But I can't, or I am afraid because in the moment that she's a squirrel or another dog, sometimes
Especially in the
like,
winter. when it's
Yeah,
icy.
it's in winter. I don't want like a die there, you know.
Exactly.
We bought over the counter try and calm her down pills. Didn't work.
No, yeah.
Didn't work at all.
Anxious stuff, like pull up. Oh, the ball.
Yeah, she loves balls.
Medications, like the only time I've seen them work was like for car anxiety to stop them from throwing up, just
Yeah.
puts them to sleep. So here, and then what she likes.
But not all the dogs. It's like some dogs is like, I don't care, and she keep walking.
Does she bark at them or no?
Not all of them. Just it's like there are like a few, like two dogs around the neighborhood. Like just like see him. It's one Samoyedo. It's like just like a crazy. She barks.
Someone yells? What'd you say? Sorry.
Samoyedo, the black whites. It's the breed, no? Samoyedos?
Oh, the white fluffy dogs?
Yes.
Pull up here.
Sit.
Good. And good.
Yeah.
And she reacts good to that.
Yeah. So I'll explain it in a little bit, but I know what you're talking about. Those big white fluffy
Yes.
dogs. She doesn't like those.
No.
Pull
Well,
up.
that guy, because I saw
Pull up
here.
Pull up.
Sorry.
Good.
We saw here one is
Pull up
like,
here. Good
and she was good. Just it's only that dog. The other guys is like, it's okay. She didn't bark. Just
Okay.
sometimes, not always.
But she saw one here today.
Yeah,
Good.
this was good.
It's probably just because. Does she see a lot of dogs in her walks or not really?
Yeah, we have a lot of dogs
Okay.
in our neighborhood, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, she interacts with a lot.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else I should know about Sky?
No.
No, I think it's all right.
So, if you were to have what you want with Sky, and I think I got a little bit of it. What would life look like? So far I got, you're just trying to go for walks, runs, and you go home. Or do you think about taking her to outdoor patios? Did you want her to lay down and not move for an hour while you guys have breakfast or something? Or do you guys go hiking? Sometimes you want to take her along with, or what does realistically life look like for you? Is it just the walks, and then maybe you let her long leash or off leash a little bit, and then you need recall, you go home, or how does that life look?
I would really like to take her to the park, take her off the leash, and let her go.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So she gets a really good amount of exercise. You know what I'm saying? If she would be able to do that, I would be so happy that we can let her go and not worry about her attacking somebody or whatever. But I think she needs that, with all the energy that she does have, just to go but still listen to us,
Yeah.
I would really love that, and then stop her from chewing on wood
Yes.
because she loves wood.
Gotcha. Is she crate trained or kennel trained?
Sorry?
In a cage.
No.
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 She's
No.
free in the
Okay.
house. Yeah.
Have you guys ever tried it or thought about it, or?
I really don't want to. I think that's kind of cruel that if we would go to work and we leave her in a cage. Nah. I would rather have her. We've isolated her from parts of the house. Okay.
Okay. How does that work?
She jumped the fence once and
No,
destroyed
she
all the
didn't
plants.
jump. She moved it.
Well, whatever she did, she moved it well.
She moved it, yeah.
But she hasn't done it since. So.
Okay.
But it's really crazy. Her crazy reactions when we were giving her those pills to calm her down. That's when she was at her worst. You know what I mean?
Oh, the pills made her worse?
Yeah, I think so. I really do.
I
I
don't
really-
think so exactly, but
I don't know, babe. We were giving her those pills and she was tearing shit up. So
yes.
Gotcha. Sometimes as we, it'll make sense later, as we go through the training, the way we train, other problems start to go away.
yeah.
So for example, a dog who likes to look at shadows and glares, they're it looks like they're hypnotized. They're drooling, they're staring at it. No, one time we were doing the program, I was like, how's that working? I forgot about that. She's like, oh, hasn't happened.
Yeah.
So certain things will
It's
go
go
away
away,
once
yeah.
we give like the way we kind of go about. But
Yeah,
I'll
because
explain that.
yeah, because we go to the balcony, we have dogs and the squirrels. So sometimes she stares at them and don't do nothing. But the moment they start moving, is when she starts like a crazy,
Quickly,
barking and barking and back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Cool. So I see you have a prong collar. And then how's that working for you on the walks?
For
She's
me,
still
it
pulling?
works, but it's still pulling.
Okay.
She really wasn't pulling in the beginning when we started using it, but right now it's like she don't care anymore. Like she pull anyway. Not that bad like with the black one, because with that one I can walk here. I can walk here with that one.
Oh, I see.
No, it's like I can't.
Patty has more control with that collar
Gotcha.
than she would with the red collar. I'll use the black leash and the red collar. Now she pulls me for the first part of the walk, but as we're coming home, she's walking right next to me.
Gotcha.
So it's just like she wants to get out the door, you know.
Yes.
The problem is like we
Do I
had to
relax
be
a little
like
bit?
we had to be there because she listened a little bit more to me. Like I open the door is like sit and stay until I say okay we can go outside, we go. But sometimes with him it's like just he open the door, it's like she go
Yeah,
out.
she's right out.
So it's like yeah, it's like well I know he has to learn too.
Huh?
He has to learn too.
Yes. Cool. So, like I said, just like she needs a job, that's on these walks. A little bit of overstimulation, and you know, it's a working breed. She needs a job, and I'm not saying like go do like an activity with her, like sports or anything. It's just a job on the walk. So the way we train is very strict. We use e-collars. Are you guys aware of that?
Yeah.
We use e-collars. The reason why we get so much success with e-collars is because it's their language, right? The brand we use is called Dogtra. Have you guys ever been to like a physical therapist or like a chiropractor?
No.
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 They use a machine called a TENS unit. So if you have torn muscle, they put this little machine on it,
Oh,
and
yeah,
then it's
like
it contracts, it like moves it. So that same technology is what is on our e-collars. We use it on humans. Now, when a chiropractor is working with a patient or like the therapist, they tell them, let me know when it's too high, as they're increasing, or it's too much. The client says, that's too much, okay, we'll lower it 2 levels down, and they let the machine do its work. That's very similar to how we work with the dogs with e-collars. So it's physical, it's electric, but it's not electricity. So it's not flowing through the dog's body. You'll just see it's a little collar, 2 little points. Whatever it's touching, you'll see the neck start to twitch. So if I have it on my hand, I keep going up, you'll start to see my thumb go like this. Not my neck, my thumb, because it's here. Pull up. Good. So it's physical, like the prong. She understands what this pressure means just to sit, because it's supposed to mimic a dog bite, dog teeth, right? So they understand it. Same thing with the e-collar, it's physical, it's their language, they understand physicality, that's all they do throughout life, right? If Sky was in the dog park and she mounted a dog, if that dog didn't like it, what would that dog do?
Probably bite her.
Bite her,
Yeah.
right? Boom, and then she knows, okay, I
Yeah,
don't do
back
that.
off, yeah.
There's no, hey, get off.
Yeah.
No, dogs don't talk, they'll say, no, leave it, and they give a treat. That doesn't happen. It's action, you get this consequence. So same thing for the way we train. You do this, you're going to get this. There's no rules, and there's nothing else. And since it's their language, they understand, okay, I don't do that. Our e-collars go to 0 to 127 levels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 127, all the way up to there.
Wow.
Other brands go up to 10. So think of the power outage of 10 equal to 127.
Yeah.
We just have so many more numbers to be more specific to the dog's personality, the breed, the scenario, everything like that. We can be very specific. What else? Any questions about the e-collar? They're waterproof. They have a mile to a half-mile long range, so you got a lot of range with that.
They're working for Milo.
Yeah, it's working
It's
with
working
Milo.
for Milo, yeah.
Good job. What else? Any questions about the e-collar itself?
No,
They're very
not
simple to use. It's a remote. You have the remote and you have the collar. You get the screen and everything. They're waterproof. They're rechargeable, so you don't need batteries. Just charge them overnight. What else? mostly about the e-collar. So for Sky, what I meant by we're giving her a job is the first command we usually go over, right, is called heel. Heel for us is like the walking command, and then heel is walk with me, stay with me, sit when I stop. So if I take 5, or if you guys take 5 steps with Sky, Sky takes 5 steps. If you take 10, she takes 10. If you come to a stop, she should automatically sit at your side, left side, right shoulder parallel to your left leg, loose leash in any environment. That's how strict our heel is. Very strict, right? So strict that the idea is that if it's important to her, right, being in this position, nothing else should matter.
Right.
Because this is more important.
Right.
Because it's either,
Get down.
so here, pull up.
Get down.
Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. Pull up, pull up, good. Pull up more. Pull, pull, good, and relax. Good, so there, stop. I want to move, let's do something else. And then what you have to do is continue to pull up, because what she's trying to take back control, because she wants to do what she wants, and then when you pull up, she's not winning, and then what happened there, she let go. So usually owners will remove the paw themselves, but then that does nothing. Because there, she did it herself. She was able to let go of you, pull up, good job, good. Instead of like you removing the paw, because if you remove the paw, it does nothing. What was I saying? Oh, so the strictness of the heel is to have her be focused here instead of everything up here. Because these squirrels and these bunnies running by, they're not doing anything. They're just moving around. But this is real. This is touching her. So it's like, are you gonna look at this ghost, this imaginary thing, or are you gonna listen to like this real physical thing that's touching you? It's touching you. So this is gonna be more important than anything else. Pull up here. Good.
She reacts well to that.
Yeah.
So that's heel. Definitely would help you with the jogging, the walking, chasing squirrels. What else? And like, you know, anything else that's just causing her to be like focus on that and disengage from you, it will help with that. So were you guys like looking for like a daycare and train or a board and train, or you want one in person, one-on-one, or what were you guys looking for? Or did you want me to explain the programs to you, or?
Yeah, can you explain the programs, please?
So we have the board and train, where you leave your dog with us for a 1 week, 2 week, 3 week, or 4 week, depending on how much control you want from Sky. So 2 weeks is you take Sky for a walk, pull up here, pull up, good, and relax. You take her for a walk around the block, you need recall, and like you just get the basic like short leash, and then you also get a long leash foundation, where we give her 30 feet on heel, stay, sit, down, place, and come and call. All the commands she'll know on long leash and short leash. She will be getting socialized. Is she social?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With puppies and dogs?
Yeah.
Good. She'll get to play, she'll get to do all these experiences, right? I will let you know though, we do crate our dogs. Count them overnight, and if they're not training or doing like, did you see this couple here doing like the bed stuff? That she'll be doing that throughout the day as well, getting duration work in. If she's not doing any of those activities, it's kennel. And everything's recorded. So you see me, first time putting the e-collar on her, teaching you heel, stay, sit, down, place. And you're seeing what happens, how I work her through it, and how she's reacting to these commands. So I'm teaching these commands. You get the introductory videos, that's 1 hour long video. And then if you're doing a 2 week, you get another hour-long video of the long leash stuff. And then we're also taking her to training walks. We take the dogs to Home Depot, PetSmart, with other dogs, with us, different handlers every single time, so that she's getting exposed to all different types of people with the same e-collar number, right? So that's board and train, because you guys do live far. But we do also do in-home, in-person, where we can, they can send me to you guys, or Jesse, whoever you want to work with, to you, but there will be a travel fee. Or if you're willing to make the drive once a week, we can meet here, which leads me to...
What is the cost of the one coming to our house and the travel time?
I don't know.
Give me rough, just rough.
I don't know off the top of my head.
Okay. Let me just say this. We sent her away to a boarding school for a week.
Oh, you did that already. Okay.
Didn't work.
Was she a puppy or what do they do?
Remember we sent her for a week to Shannon?
Yeah, was 1 week, but just like she learned to like be like a sit on, stay, leave it. Yeah, so it's like the touch and
But
touch and watch.
didn't learn how to walk with us the right way and stuff like that. So I don't want to send her to boarding school. I would rather have you guys come out to us.
Yeah.
Just tell me what the price is.
For the in-home, I don't know.
Okay, just email it to Patty or text it to her or whatever, okay?
No, yeah. After this consultation, a follow-up email will be sent to you guys.
Okay.
Programs, prices, what we talked about. I won't include board training since you're not interested in it. So I'll include the in-person with the travel fee.
Now, when you say in person, can we work with her too when you're there too?
Oh, I don't touch the dog.
Okay.
It's all
Yeah,
verbal
it's already in
instructions.
us.
Okay.
So that's why we get. That's also another good thing about it, because at the end of the day, it's not me.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So
Right.
usually,
Okay. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, usually when trainers take the dog, so here you can pull up as well to stop the chewing. Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. Good, right there. Good. So usually, right, when you see a trainer take a dog away from the owner, they start acting up. Like they're like, hey, what are you doing here? What's going on here? I don't know you. You're taking away from my owner. I don't like this. And then we start training them, so then we get more reaction than it'd be with you guys.
Right.
Right? Because like I said, at the end of the day, I'm not handling
Yeah.
Sky
Right.
at home. It's
Right.
you guys. So yeah, it's all verbal. I just tell you what to do.
Okay.
Everything's recorded, so if you ever forget anything, you refer to your video.
Okay.
It's an hour a week. So for the in-person, we have 6-week program, 9-week, and 12-week. Think of the 6-week program. I walk my dog around the block. I got that loose leash walk, nothing. It's structured, very good walk and jogging. And then I let her off leash and I need recall and then I go home. The 9-week is all those things, but then you go to like a patio and you need her to lay down and move for 2 hours or an hour. The 12-week is all those things, and we work for like off-leash stuff, like fancy stuff where like you're in the woods and you're going hiking and you need these emergency commands for those scenarios. So I don't need an answer right now on which program you want to choose. It just depends on how much control you want.
Right.
Yeah.
Minimum, I think 6-week would be good for you guys as well.
I think so too.
Yeah, I think so.
What else? So like I said, it'd be, for example, Sundays, 1 p.m., 6 times, +1. +1 is not a class, it's just an extra time slot. Rain happens, life happens, so you have an extra slot in case you cancel or something like that happens, you still have a spot reserved for you. Once you use that +1, you have to wait to get back on the calendar again for more availability, and we will schedule that separately and everything like that. E-cow is very transferable, right? So there's no, he's stronger than her or she's more stricter than him, right? If Sky's number happens to be 30, that's her working number, that's the number we use for training. 30 is 30 for Patricia, 30 is 30 for me, and 30 is for you.
Right.
Right? There's no who's stronger than who, it's the same. Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, good, and relax, good. But she's been doing good, she's been pretty much sitting the whole time, which is good. Yep, good job. So, like I said, when usually we work with more than one person, partner number 1 goes first, they usually do the hard work. They hand the dog off to partner number 2, and it's super easy. Because you already did all the hard work. Pull up, good. Pull up, pull up.
Come on.
Pull up, pull up, pull up. Almost, you got it.
Sky, sit.
There we go, good. Go ahead and you can flip the prong over so that the leash is on top of the head. Is she's fine with humans?
Yes.
Yeah, she's good.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay. And then pull up. Pull, 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 pull. Good. There we go. So the reason why we don't say sit is because, let's say she sat. That's good, but this is telling her to calm down. Right? So for that trainer, she's teaching sit, down, stay, place. That's good, but we have obedience and behavior. It also depends how you teach the obedience. Do you know the difference between obedience and behavior?
Obedience is paying attention to what you're saying. And I would say behavior is just the way her brain thinks or something, you know what I mean?
Very close, yes. So
Yeah.
here, we'll let that slide. Because now, as we're de-escalating her, right, she'll start to lay down, but then if she starts chewing on sticks, then we'll pull her up. So for humans, think of obedience as, for dogs, obedience is sit down, stay, place, those type of commands. Behavior is don't jump, don't bite, don't growl, don't pull, right? For humans, it's math, science, English, social studies, obedience. Behavior is don't lie, don't steal, don't cheat.
Yeah.
So if I'm a murderer, right, teaching me math problems and teaching me how to, read won't solve that. They don't connect. So same thing for dogs. If we have a dog that's, barking, lunging, reactive, teaching sit or saying sit won't fix that. You'll get a dog that's sitting, that's good, they're staying still, but they're still thinking of being reactive. It's still there. So a lot of owners will ask, well, then why do we teach how a dog to walk nice with heel if my dog's reactive? It's the idea behind heel. Our heel is so strict that they shouldn't be reactive because of how important the command is and the way we teach it. What else? Let's say. Any questions so far?
No.
Any questions?
It's like if we decide like you can go to our house because it's when we have the more the problem, like the squirrels and the dogs and everything and the walking. So you will walk or will go to where we always stay to walk?
Yeah, so if you have because we can do a few things. It could be I meet at your house and what we'll do is just work in front of that house right there and we can go for a walk if we have the time. Okay. Or if there's a park where there's a lot of activity going on, we can meet at that park and we work there. So it's like here, our facility is like a 15-minute drive, but we like to work here because everything is here.
Yeah.
So if you can train your dog here, anywhere is fine. But at the end of the day, like you said, we're at home, could be different there, something can happen, right? So
we can a mix, maybe once just I want to see her environment and then we come back here to the park. Like a mix for she can.
One training session at the house, one training session at the park down the street from us. Will
Yeah.
that work? That'll work.
That should work.
Okay.
If I were to choose which classes, I would want to start maybe the first two or first one at least here.
Yes, here, yeah.
Right, because the first class we're going to do, or the first command, is heel.
Okay. Yeah.
So I'd rather see heel here, where there's for sure are going to be things happening. Then over there, because sometimes we'll do heel, I'll go to in-home and it's really quiet, we'll see a dog or two.
Yeah.
But here there's off leash dogs, there's always people playing fetch here, there's, just tons
Hey,
of
we'll
dogs.
do the first one here.
Yeah, the first one will be here. Just the second one or third one, just I want to see the squirrels.
Yes.
That is my big issue.
You have more squirrels over there than here?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
We have in front of the house.
Ducks, squirrels, deers, we got everything.
Nice, cool.
Yeah, so we have a lot of the squirrels there.
Coyotes a lot.
Yeah, so.
At night.
Cool, so that should work out. What else? And I'll figure that out. So like I said, after this consultation, an email will be sent to you guys, programs. The e-collar I recommend, and you have two options. You can I'll send you the link to order off Amazon if you want.
Yeah.
You'll get it, you can mess around with it, get familiar with it. Come first class, you already have some experience with the remote. Or you can purchase one through us and I bring it first class. The only downside is that it's all brand new right away.
Right. No, we'll buy it on Amazon and get used to it.
Yeah, Lorena bought it for me already.
Oh, she did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you got an e-collar?
Yeah.
Wow, what kind is it?
I don't remember. She bought it in Amazon. I think it was the same that you recommend for Milo. I think it's the same
What's
one.
your dog?
Milo. Lorena,
Oh.
Milo. I think so she got the same one for Milo.
Lorena, Mike, and Milo. Does he train Milo too?
Milo's
No.
a white dog, right?
He doesn't-
Milo is a husky.
He's a husky. Gray
He's
and
with
white.
Jesse.
He's got the floppy ears, right?
I think so.
No,
Oh,
No?
it's a husky.
a husky.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
another Milo that was trained by us, but
Yeah,
Do
he's
you know
for
if it's
Jesse.
like-
Who's the trainer for Lorena?
Jesse.
Jesse?
Jesse,
Jesse. Oh,
yeah.
okay.
he's-
Milo. Okay.
But they come here Saturdays.
Okay, I might have seen them. I come here
Yeah.
Sundays and Saturdays too.
Yes.
I might have seen them. Do you know? Yeah, let me know. I'll send you the link and then
Yep.
send me a confirmation if that's the same e-collar that you guys have.
Okay.
And we'll go from there. But it will, if you already know the name, it's the 1900S Black Edition.
Yeah, I think so, that one.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
There are some common questions owners have asked throughout the consultation, which I can run through real quick. One question is, after training or during training, like when is the e-collar on? Does it come off when we're done training? Or like, is there a certain point where we don't need the e-collar? Or is it on all the time, in the home, in the night? How does that work? So it's only on when you need it. So if you're gonna go for a walk with Sky, it's gonna be on, even after training, right? My dog is done with the training. She already has all the foundation. I don't train her anymore. I do off-leash walking with her, so I can walk anywhere with her off-leash, and she's here. I press the button maybe like once a month, maybe for emergencies, right? Because I've done all the hard work, but it's there in case for emergencies. So like, if we're walking with Sky, and all of a sudden like a group of deer just like run by, we need that.
Yeah.
That's going to be
Right.
very tough to just say, "Hey, Sky, don't do that." It's going to be power of the e-collar.
Right.
Or if we're walking in the busy street and like a car crash happens, right? All of a sudden, you get caught off guard. Sky's like, "I'm out of here." Maybe she books it and you're not expecting it. Leash slips out your hand, or like you get knocked down. We've heard a lot of stories. And she's running, right? When that is called flight mode. When dogs are in flight mode, they're literally thinking kill or be killed. So they're gone. Sky come won't just make her turn around. It's going to take power of the e-collar to override the brain and make her turn around to stop her from thinking that, right? So in scenarios like that, in case it happens in the future, you'll be ready, right? Because once you lost the leash, there's no way to control it if
Right.
you don't have the e-collar. Does that make sense?
Makes sense.
Now in the home, let's say when you guys are present, she's fine. You don't need the e-collar. In the night, if she's fine in the night, you don't need the e-collar.
Yeah, also sorry when it's like somebody get home, like my daughter, everybody's like, she's so exciting and she starts jumping on the people and she was petting and just is like, she don't leave the people alone.
Yeah.
Just is like until maybe she get a little tired. Yeah, but it's like a jumping and
Jesse
just,
said that?
it's jumping when the people get to home,
So let's say that happens, right? Let's say guests come over, 30 minutes prior, collar her up, guests arrive, address whatever that is needing to be addressed. If you think she's fine throughout the whole stay of the guests over, then you can take it off. If the guests are there and you still want to have the e-collar on in case she
She's
acts up or
several
something, you can
jumping,
keep
yeah.
it on. It's all personal preference in
Yeah.
that scenario, but that's how you would do it. And we could do an exercise with that as well to teach you how to address guests coming over and kind of teaching her to give space.
Another question is like before when we got here, she wasn't scared about the garbage trucks. Then we walk with them there and no problem. But now it's like 2-3 weeks ago, she start like she don't want to go out of the house. She don't want to go walk. Okay, then it's like, okay, come on, we wait a little bit, and she decide that side or this side, then she start walking. It's like a halfway, it's like she want to back to home. Why she does that? Or why can be?
It could be a few things. Maybe she just doesn't want to walk. It could be that.
I just think she doesn't want to walk. you
Yeah,
know? Yeah.
That could be fixed and healed as well. Or it could be a few things. It could be a lot. It's just her saying like, I don't want to walk. Like here, when you're trying to tell her to calm down, she's like, no, I want to see the squirrels. I want to move around.
Yeah,
That's-
because it's when I tell her, okay, come on, let's go. She start like a jumping and
Pull up
like
here.
doing
pull, and relax.
doing this like with her paws, like
relax
trying
her
to
arm.
start jumping and like I don't want to go. But then just is like sniff a little bit, then like I don't know if like she forgot about it, then she keep walking. Just like I don't know if she remember like I don't want to go, or right now I want to go. So I really don't know why she does that. So it's like,
We'll see if we see it. It'll probably make more sense to me if I see it happening. I'll probably know
Yeah.
what it is. But that can be fixed with the heal command.
oh, okay.
Heal is also important to teach because it's the first command she's going to learn, and it's teaching her that she is in control of when it goes on and off. Right? She controls
Yeah.
that. She'll never know that's you pressing the button. She'll only know that pull up. So there she jumped up because she's excited
yeah.
of this energy. So you see before, like they got here, right? Because there's a few girls going, oh, puppy, right?
Yeah.
It was quiet. But now there's energy over there, so she's like, she jumps on you because she's getting excited. So it's like the same thing with the stick. She's getting anxious, she wants to move around, she's overstimulated, so she needs to let it out, right? So dogs will like grab something and start chewing at it because they're frustrated. So like
Yeah.
humans, like with the stress ball, like if someone's stressed, they're squeezing that ball because they need to let it out, they need to do something. Same thing with the dogs. So yeah, we had to teach her that pressure on, pressure off concept of when you are complying and you are here, there is no pressure. But when you're doing all these other behaviors, pressure will kick in and she'll learn, oh, if I do this, it goes away. If I do this, it turns on. So
Yeah.
she'll learn how to control it.
Yeah. It's all up to her, basically.
Say it again?
It's all up to her, basically.
Exactly, yeah. So we need to see the mistakes. We let her make the mistakes so that we can teach something.
Right.
Right. If we're, forcing her to be in a position with the leash, it's just a position. It's not a mental decision or like her decision of staying with you or not reacting to other things. Any other questions?
No,
No, I think so. That's it, right?
that's it.
Yeah.
So there's one more common question we have is, how come when I take the e-collar off,
Oh, yeah.
she starts pulling me again or maybe jumping on me, right? So an example we like to use is, do you guys drive on the highway?
Yeah.
You guys go the speed limit?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh wow, okay. First person to say that.
No,
Usually,
pretty much I stay the speed limit, believe it or not. Maybe
I do-
5 miles over, you know what I mean? So,
Not
but-
like a crazy, but
yeah, not crazy.
usually people do not go the speed limit, right? And then I'll ask, what happens when you see a squad car? Oh, we slow down.
Right.
Right, squad car is gone, they go back to speeding. Same thing for dogs, it's called opportunistic behavior. All dogs are different. Some dogs get it quickly, some dogs, they just,
Yeah, that's-
okay, it's here forever, right? But some dogs, you take it off, they know, oh, when it's off, I can pull. There's no way for you to correct me if I'm pulling when that is removed. So they
Yeah.
grasp that quicker. It has nothing to do with the training, it has nothing to do with the e-collar, it has nothing to do with the way you're practicing, right? It's just nature.
Yeah.
Right? We know we can get away with something, we're gonna get away with it.
We're gonna get
Same-
away with it, yeah.
Same thing with the dogs.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
yeah.
What else?
Because I think that's what happened with this color. With me, she knows that she has to like obey a little bit more than with another leash. She knows that like another one, she
Exactly.
can pull like she wants. So it's like that difference, I think so. I would like to try with that one before and this one with you.
So-
So,
So with that prong, right, it's not required for training,
yeah.
but we recommend it
Okay.
just because of her like impulsive, like I want to chase,
Mm-hmm.
right? So if like in the city, like when people have like the Great Danes, like the power breeds, like Malinois, German Shepherds, Rotties, we always say we recommend you have a prong collar because when you turn a corner and there's a dog, you're not going to be fast enough to turn up the number and correct the dog.
Yeah.
Right? What's going to be more faster is this
Right.
with the prong. You
Yeah.
have the flat
Yeah,
collar,
that's
you don't
right.
have that much control. But with the prong, boom, you have that at least handling skill in
Yeah.
case something happens.
Yeah, it's a
So
backup.
I recommend, right? You can still leave the prong collar on with
Oh,
the
okay.
e-collar.
Okay, sound good.
But so watch right here, just in case, because this guy's not looking.
Good girl.
So you can leave the prong on, and like I said, I recommend it, just in case we're not quick enough with the remote.
Okay.
But like I said, we don't use it for training. It's just there as handling skills.
Right.
What else? Any other questions?
Nope.
No, I think so.
Good.
That's it, yeah.
So again, follow-up email. It will also have a form, a link that needs to be signed, like an agreement form. Once that form is signed, I get the email. I should get the email. There's been errors with that. but in case I would just like email me, hey Enrique, I signed the form. What's the next next step, right?
Okay.
The next step would be billing and booking.
Okay.
So once that form is signed, we can begin billing and booking. I don't know my calendar right now. We'll have to figure it out later.
Yeah.
But like I said, it's same day, same time, 6 times.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I also have the travel fee in there, the in-home in there as well. What else? I think that is all. Any other questions? Any last questions?
Nope.
No, I
So
think
if any questions pop up or anything else,
yeah,
like
maybe
that,
like we think about it something like.
email me.
Okay.
So the follow-up email will be sent either like later today or tomorrow. So keep an eye out for it. One time it went to spam. I don't know why, but in case it does, check spam. Other than that, if that is all, it's very nice meeting you.
Nice to
meet
meet you.
Sky. She
So
she's doing good, just laying there.
So what do you think?
Oh, it's just,
I think she's going to be easy.
yes.
She's not going to be difficult. You know what I mean?
We see this a lot. Overstimulation.
Yeah.
They just
Yeah.
like scanning,
Yeah.
picking up sticks. They don't
Yeah,
know
when
what to
we
do.
get here, it's like it's the first time that she's in a park with so many people and so many dogs.
She's done well.
Yeah, it was good. Just like was like a look in everything. Just like what is this, you
It's
know?
all new for her.
But she was good, really. I was
think
afraid.
I think just her being like, her laying down, experiencing everything
Yeah.
is very good for her.
Yeah.
And the fact that she's still laying down, once we keep pulling up to address her behavior,
Yeah.
she's doing good.
Yeah, she's good. Just I think so she need a little more reinforcement and everything what she does. So.
Okay.
Thank
Wait
you,
for
sir.
the email. Yes.